We're back with another podcast, podcast 46. We're ready to go. We're going to start off hot. We're going to go into a draft. We haven't done a draft in a while.
I miss it.
I do too.
I miss the drafts, Brian.
I do too. we're gonna do a conspiracy theory draft.
I'm super excited for this one.
Me too.
I'm very.
Would you like first pick or?
I actually want you to go first. I think going second has an advantage in this draft.
Really?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That. I'm trying to justify it. I don't know where to go.
All right. I don't care like who wins this. I'm just gonna go for a fun draft here.
Okay.
First pick overall.
Oh,
birds aren't real.
I love that pick.
You need that pick in there.
Why?
All birds are fake. They're cameras.
You know that? Isn't there like a brand around this? There's a brand around it, right? I think there's like a
Birds
brand
aren't
about
real.
it. So they're all drone. They're all drones. All birds are drones.
Run by the government.
See, that's. I knew you were going to go in a
pigeon
direction.
Ladies, they're in on it.
I'm going to go with one that's a little more justifiable.
Okay.
Aliens built the pyramids.
That is not a conspiracy. It's true.
No, I think it's one of the more popular conspiracies. I think a lot of people believe it because how did they move those massive blocks?
It's true.
Back then to build the pyramids. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You ever see the pyramids? Do you ever go?
No. Egypt? No, I've never been to Egypt.
I would love.
I've been to one in Mexico, though.
What's the climate like in Egypt? Is it just hot all the time?
Probably hot. It's a desert. Probably hot.
All the time, though?
I would assume most of the time.
I don't know the climate anywhere.
I'm going to go with one that is, like, it's just so ridiculous that I don't understand how there's actually people that believe this.
I know it.
The Earth is flat.
Yep, flat earthers.
Flat Earthers.
That's a good pick, Brian.
Kyrie Irving, I'm talking to you.
My second pick, I'm going to go with the Illuminati. I think the whole theory of the Illuminati, it's very popular, it's very out there, and I think it's one of the ones that we might be part of it.
No, we're not part of it.
We're not part.
The people that aren't part of it say they're not part of it, but
yeah. Well, we're not.
But we're not part of it.
But we're not part of it.
We're not part of it.
Yeah,
it's a good pick. I like the Jim Carrey thing when he went on Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Yeah. He did like the whole. Good pull.
Thank you. I'm going to take the classic one. This is probably the most known conspiracy theory. The moon landing was fake. It was staged. Where's the wind on the moon? Where's the wind? Tell me. There's no wind.
That's not how that works.
There's no wind.
That's not how the moon works.
There's no wind.
Because there's not a lot of
It's in a studio in Hollywood. Okay. That moon.
I actually looked into how wind is made.
I don't even want to know.
Do you know where wind comes from?
The air, probably.
Yes, kind of. But the sun actually heats up the atmosphere and then gets agitated on all the molecules, and then it like tumbles over. Like when you ever see water, like waves. Do you know where waves come from?
The moon.
The moon, maybe.
They do. I'm telling you.
No, tide. Tide changes the moon. No, the moon.
All right, I don't even care. move
you know
on.
when water in the waves, the water's not actually moving. It's actually staying in place. It's just being disrupted by the tumbles of wind.
I don't believe that.
It's pretty crazy.
What's your third pick?
I don't know. I got so lost.
Moon landing was fake. That's mine.
That's a good one. I'm going to take the one. I saw one online. Apparently, there's 12 million people in the U.S. that believe in this.
Mm-hmm.
Lizard people are running the world.
Yeah, the Slee Slacks.
Is that what they're called?
No, that's just from the land of the
Isn't it a
lost.
Spider-Man enemy, villain?
Oh, the lizard person?
The lizard person?
I don't know what he's called, but yes.
I don't know either. But apparently they're running the world. They're controlling the government. They're calling the shots, and they're superior to humans.
The lizard people.
The lizard people.
This is my fourth pick?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this because there's too many things that are just adding up. The Simpsons are from the future.
That's a good pick. I didn't even
conspiracy.
I didn't write that down.
That's a good one.
I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, now where do I go?
I never know what he's doing.
I'm going to do that. Redheads are descended from aliens. I think they came down and they spawned.
Mom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Does she believe? Is your mom red-haired?
Strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde? I think it's the true gingers of the world.
That's derogatory.
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it is. No, yeah, redheads are descended from aliens. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
Why
does it make sense?
It checks out. It just
Why?
checks out because it adds up.
Okay. Okay. My last pick, I'm going to shout out a good friend of ours. Shout out Drew. Mermaids are real.
Oh, nice.
That's solely for you, Drew. If you're watching this video, you're welcome.
They're so advanced.
They're too advanced.
So smart.
They're just
can't even pick up on them.
I was going to take Bigfoot. He's too smart. He's an interdimensional being, though.
What are you talking? You've
gotta-
watched one
you
too
gotta
many
read up.
documentaries.
I've watched one too many episodes of Rick and Morty.
I'm going to take a very general one. I'm going to take zombies. I think zombies coming alive from the dead.
Is that a
conspiracy?
yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
You want me to take another?
No, it's fine.
The moon is made of cheese.
That's just not real. I was gonna take
No.
Atlantis
I'm going to take zombies.
or QAnon.
QAnon?
I don't really know what QAnon
I don't know.
is.
I have no idea. You
I
weren't-
just know the word.
which makes me feel so dumb because I feel like it's very
Yeah.
popular and known.
Yeah.
And I just
Well, that's the draft for podcast 46. We're starting off hot.
love that. Love that.
Podcast 46. I have a question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
What one celebrity should have a podcast?
Oh, so probably something pretty interesting.
I would hope so.
Hasbulla.
He does not speak English.
He doesn't
but
speak English, but I would translate it.
You would translate?
No, not personally translate, but I would have it translated.
Would you have it dubbed over?
Yeah. I just want to know what he's thinking.
I think he's just thinking I'm a G.
He's a G
At all
and
times.
and he's just trying to have fun.
But that brings me to we have a full length podcast, and this is it.
Oh, you're doing that.
I'm selflessly. Yeah. What's the word?
Promote
A
selfishly.
I don't know. We're promoting it.
We're promoting it. Yeah.
But if Hasbulla ever wants to come on our full length podcast, this is it. It's on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever else. But yeah, who else? Shameless plug. That's what it's called.
Shameless plug. Nice.
There it is.
Way to pull that one.
Thanks.
I'm trying to think who else. I don't know if anyone. I feel like Adam Sandler
Oh,
or someone like
that
that
would be a good podcast.
because he's got a lot of boys.
He does have a lot
Got
of
the
boys.
connections. He can bring
And gals.
Yo, KG.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
KG.
Adam Sandler's a good one.
Adam Sandler, right? Like, just off the top of my head.
I would
thought of
really
it.
like to watch. I would listen to it. Adam.
I feel like it's not that difficult for him to do either.
No, it's just really if he wants to do it. He probably just doesn't want
He's
to do
busy
it.
making movies
And making moves on the court.
and making moves on the court. He's such a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. Oh, that brings me to. I'm just gonna keep firing.
Yeah. Hit it.
Adam Sandler surpassed Will Ferrell in comedy actors for me.
Oh, he's done it.
I think he's done it.
He's done it.
I think
Why?
he's done it.
Why?
Just as a person.
What do you?
He's just such a good guy.
But that has nothing to do with his comedy.
I love
acting.
his
That
comedy
has, and he
acting.
doesn't do as many.
Hubie Halloween,
I've never seen it.
greatest
Still,
Halloween movie ever.
Not Halloween Town. You're just gonna
Second greatest Halloween movie ever.
What about Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice.
No,
You know
I've never
Michael.
seen that,
You know
actually.
Michael Keaton's only in Beetlejuice for like maybe 25 minutes.
I've never seen Beetlejuice.
Don't say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice.
No.
What? He just shows up.
Don't do it. Don't
He
say
shows
it.
up.
Don't say it.
Don't say what.
I'm not gonna say it.
Say what?
I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Then don't say it. He could have. He could appear.
I don't know how it works. Beetle.
Ah!
Apple juice.
Relax. All right.
Does that count?
Can we
Yeah.
proceed
All right,
forward?
go.
Get past this. What were we talking about?
A podcast.
Adam Sandler podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's my answer.
I mean, I'm all in on that.
That's all in. All in. This got brought up recently among one of my friends. And surprisingly, I think I got the answer wrong. Are there any countries in Antarctica?
No, Antarctica is a continent, I think.
It's a
I
continent.
think it's
You'd
one
be correct.
whole continent.
But are there countries?
I don't think so. I would say no. That's my answer.
You'd be right. You're correct.
Yeah, there's no one that lives there.
Yeah, but who owns Antarctica?
That's a good question.
That's a good. Now we're talking.
The mermaids?
They own it. The polar bears. They're actually. Do you want to know? I could just tell you
Sure, tell me.
because you're not. It's not a single
Is
person.
it
who
split
owns
up by every continent or every
No, there's
country?
there's 7 countries who claim Antarctica territory
It's
as
definitely
theirs.
Russia, USA.
Actually, USA doesn't recognize the claims,
We
so
just
it's
don't-
actually
we just don't
outside
care
of
about
USA,
it.
apparently. But there's an Antarctic Treaty of 1959 that 7 countries agreed that they own different parts of
Do you know what
Antarctica.
countries?
No, I didn't. I didn't go that deep.
It's okay.
I didn't think it was important.
All right.
I feel like Russia's in there though.
They have
Maybe
to be.
China, India,
Just the big boys.
the big boys,
The big boys.
the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Sweden,
Sweet.
they just seem like they would.
I love Sweden. Sweden's good.
But yeah, and then that got me to thinking, and I was like, my brain's turning now. I'm brainstorming, have ideas. Can you name the continents in size order?
I think I can.
All right, we're going to go from largest to smallest, and this is by land area.
Okay.
Do you want to go the other way?
I thought it was Asia, but is it Antarctica first? It's Asia.
It is Asia. Asia's number 1.
Okay, that's what I thought. Antarctica's second.
Antarctica's not number 2.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Are they number 3?
They're not number 3 either.
Oh, so I'm just messing up.
Yeah, Antarctica's a little. It's because of the bottom of the
Asia.
globe. Asia's number 1. You already
Okay.
said that.
I know. I'm just clarifying. I'm gonna say Africa.
Africa's number 2. Very nice.
Yep.
It takes up 20.32% of Earth's landmass.
Yep. And then I might go with
Asia's almost 30%. It's crazy.
Mm,
See, the trick here is you also have to know the 7 continents.
I know all the 7 continents.
know you do.
Is it North America?
North America's number 3. Nice.
And then it's South America.
South America's number 4.
And then it's Australia.
No,
Is the Antarctica there?
that's Antarctica's
Okay.
number 5.
I didn't know where to put Antarctica.
Yeah, well, it's tough. It's deceptive because
know.
it's the bottom.
And then it's Australia.
And then Australia
And then it's
is not. No, wrong.
Europe and then Australia?
It goes Australia.
Who would have thought?
It goes Europe and then Australia. Europe at 6, Australia at 7.
Hmm.
I don't think I would have been able to do that or be remotely close. You know, when I look at maps, I feel like I have dyslexia. I have like dyslexia for maps.
I don't think you look at maps.
I don't. But if I were to, I just feel like I'm disoriented over there. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't click to me.
But you
It's
know
been-
you're
it's
America.
been- and-
you know states.
I mean, even then, can you tell the difference between Arizona and New Mexico? Because I can't.
On a map, yeah.
On a map, which one's to the left?
Do you want
Arizona.
to take a guess?
Arizona's the one to the left. Because New Mexico borders Mexico.
There you go.
And then is it Colorado?
Colorado.
Which one's the one to the top left of the 4 corners? Isn't it Colorado?
Uh,
Is Arkansas over there?
no. Arkansas is over by
I'm just
the
embarrassed.
southeast.
That's okay.
But Florida may be the greatest state to live in.
No, stop it. Well, no, you can't do this. You can't just switch your opinion.
I said maybe.
Okay.
I didn't say is.
Okay, maybe. Why?
Because it's amazing weather, it's amazing golf. They have great sports teams. They have beaches, Disneyland, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa. There's a reason why everybody goes there to retire. They want to be there.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, it's like the summers are pretty hot. They
All
have a
right.
lot of college football teams too.
Okay, so you're backing
No,
me
but
up
they're
here.
in the middle of nowhere.
What?
Gainesville. Do you know where Gainesville, Florida
What
is?
about Miami?
Miami's? Yeah, there. That's legit.
What about
USF is one of them, but they're not good.
UCF in Orlando?
UF and UCF.
Florida State?
They're all in random parts
That's
of
in Tallahassee. That's the capital of Florida.
It's the capital of Florida, but no
on
one's
the
there.
Panhandle.
There's no one there.
Yeah. Floribama Shore.
You ever see Pensacola?
No, I've never been there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't think Florida's number 1? That's the best state to live in?
No, I'm sticking with your claim of Jersey. I like the claim of
I
Jersey.
mean, I don't. Yeah, that's why I said maybe.
It's so flat in Florida.
Is that
There's
a-
nothing going on. There's no elevation
You
change.
need elevation. To
I
be
need some
interested?
elevation change. You ever see there's nothing going
That's
on.
Interesting. That's interesting.
It's just flat. I don't know.
Well, I like Florida. I would like to live in Florida half the year. 51% of the time in Florida, and then 49% of it, or maybe less, in
Take
New
it for
Jersey.
that tax break. Cool. Again, I'm not in on Florida, but that's fine. Speaking of the world, can you guess where shampoo was invented?
What?
Shampoo.
What brought you to look this up?
I actually wanted to find some fun facts about this country,
And shampoo.
and then that was apparently the most interesting fun fact.
I'm
about
gonna
the
guess
country.
it's a pretty boring country,
I don't know. It's up to you.
and it's got to be a clean
Well,
country.
actually, it's
Nice
also
hair.
the wettest inhabited place on Earth.
What do you mean wettest?
It rains. It's just wet.
Oh, so it's
It's always wet there.
No, I
Brazil.
Brazil
No, it's not. I get the guess.
rainforest.
Yeah, I think there's one city in here that's the wettest and therefore classifies the country. I don't
Is
know.
it in Europe?
It's not in Europe.
Is it in South America?
Nope.
Asia?
Asia. We're getting closer.
Philippines?
Not the Philippines.
Singapore?
Not Singapore.
China?
Not China.
Japan?
Not Japan.
Korea?
Not
South
Korea.
Korea?
Not South Korea.
Mongolia?
Not Mongolia.
Is it Vietnam?
No, there's
Thailand?
not Thailand.
Oh, I really thought that was it.
I think you're missing a big one.
India?
India.
Ah.
They invented shampoo in India.
Why? What's the wet city?
I don't know the name of
Oh,
it.
okay.
I don't
Delhi?
go that deep into my research.
I see that.
But it rains a lot there. Like in 1995, I think, or
Okay.
something. Had like the most rain ever. They use dried Indian gooseberry mixed with many other herbs to wash hair. It's a recipe that is still used in the country today.
Gooseberry sounds like it would be in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Do you know where the word
Gooseberry?
gooseberry?
So bad at accent.
Gooseberry. I don't even know where that
I don't
was
know where
spawned
you're
from.
going.
It came from. The word shampoo is derived from the Hindi word. I didn't look up how to pronounce it.
Let's try it out.
Shampoo.
It just sounds like shampoo in an Indian accent.
Well, it's CHAMPO.
shampoo.
Champo. Maybe it's shampoo.
Yeah,
Champo.
I have no idea.
No, no clue. Not even.
Yeah, well, I have nothing about shampoo on my prep list, but
Yeah, but maybe you have something related to routines, cleaning hair.
No.
Okay.
I have something about food.
Okay.
I want to hear a food take.
Let's get it.
Are boneless wings just chicken nuggets in disguise?
Oh yeah, they're the adult chicken nugget. That's already claimed.
Are you bone in or bone out?
I'm bone in. I'm not an adult chicken nugget guy.
I'm an adult chicken nugget guy, and I'm proud.
You can be.
I'm proud to be a boneless wing consumer. It's just easier.
I think
You get more meat.
I think you do get more meat. That's a valid point. Dude, what about the tenders? You ever get the boneless chicken tenders?
That's just
And they just coat them in sauce, and you're like, "This is just
Yeah, no.
this is a chicken tender in disguise."
that. If a restaurant gives me that, I'm not going back.
No, why would you?
No, you don't go back there. You need the nugs.
You need the nugs.
What's the
Where's your
best-
favorite? Oh,
What's the
what's
best?
your favorite? What's?
Beetlejuice.
No, why'd you? No, he's
I
coming.
didn't do it.
I think he's here. I thought you did.
Juice Beetle.
It's like Bloody Mary when you say it in the mirror.
That would be more terrifying. I think I could beat Beetlejuice up.
I don't know. He's got
Does he have
powers.
superpowers?
Yeah, he's got powers.
What does he have?
He like goes in a tornado or something. I think he's fast.
He does. You have that.
I have that.
The
I do
tornado.
that. Oh yes, I do.
All right. What was I saying? Oh, what's the best sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Asian zing.
End of story.
Done. Right? Was
Stop
that
it.
the right answer?
I think so.
Okay. Cool. At least we agree on something. I surprisingly, of course, misspoke in the English language. Not just now, but overall in a
Okay.
series or an event that happened in my life.
Okay.
What do you call it when you do something on impulse, like sporadically?
An impulse decision?
Now it's like it's an idiom. It's a phrase.
Am I supposed to know it?
No, I'm just trying to get you to say it, and then we'll
An
go.
impulse decision?
Impulse decision. It's on
Command on. Give me another.
or out, on
like
or
use
out.
it in a sentence and blank out the word.
I did this thing on or out. Do you know the difference between on a limb? No, I see. I
Oh.
said it wrong already. Do you know the difference between out on a whim? I can't even get it. Do you know the difference between out on a limb and on a whim?
On a whim is like a quick moment. On a whim is like fast thinking, like impulsive.
Yes.
Correct?
You'd be correct. And
Out on a limb is meaning you're talking about something that doesn't make sense in the conversation you're having.
no, out on a
No?
limb.
Am I
no,
wrong?
no. But you had out.
On a whim.
This is so complicated. No wonder why people can't learn like all these little
Yeah, English
idiosyncrasies. of the
English is the worst language.
I can't even speak it. On a whim means doing something with no specific plan or no specific reason.
Impulse.
Out on a limb means you're taking a pretty big risk.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And it makes sense because, like, think about climbing a tree. The farther away you are from the trunk, the more dangerous it is because you're out on the limbs of the tree.
You're right. Can't hold
That's
your
the way I'm
weight.
going to remember it now, though. But I said it the other way. I said, oh, I did like sporadically out on a limb.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
I was like, no, that's not correct. That's not how you say
that's
that.
me. Yeah,
It's on a whim.
yeah, no.
I just want to bring that
That's
up.
interesting.
That's
English is the worst language in the world.
Personal experience there. I'm sharing my life.
Do you think English is the worst language?
It's pretty bad.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, but-
there is all different, completely different meanings.
But why do people all speak it then? If there was an easier language to learn, then why isn't that the universal language?
no, Zach, that's a great point.
It's because we do all the business and we're such a high trading
Go for it.
international.
Just keep going. Yeah,
Foreign,
you got it.
foreign
You got
trade
it.
runs through America. A lot of it because we import and export.
All right, cut your losses there.
Cut.
Yeah. So English is just whatever. If you go to a restaurant and a waiter doesn't come back, are you now the waiter?
Wait, what? Why?
Think about it.
Oh, because you're waiting.
Are you now the waiter?
I think you become the waiter. Why are they called waiters?
They wait on you.
They wait on you to eat.
I think wait means like serve.
Oh, so
Like,
so
that brings me back to the English language is the worst language.
yeah, so you become the waiter because you're waiting.
Yes.
But then when they're waiting, you're being waited.
Waited on.
Sure, that sounds credible and fine.
So
to
yes,
me.
you are the waiter.
Yeah, you become the waiter.
So you think I could put that on my resume?
No, no. How far in advance did you plan that joke?
No, right now.
Oh, that right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
You're
good.
quick. I thought like you prepped that out, and you're
No,
like,
I
oh, he's gonna say this, and
No,
he's
I
gonna get
didn't.
here, and then I'm gonna make that joke.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you know they used to have a non-NBA player dunk contest?
No, but they should do that. They should just do pro dunkers.
They gotta bring it back. They gotta
They
bring it
have
back.
to.
No, pro dunkers.
Pro dunkers.
Well, yes.
How would it work with people like me? I can't dunk.
No, but in 19. I know you can't. I know you can't.
Okay, thanks.
You're
for
not.
clarifying.
Yeah, but you're not going to be the one that's brought in to be in the
Okay,
dunk
who
contest.
is?
Well, in 1992, they hosted a dunk contest that included athletes in other sports.
Oh, I saw this.
Ken Griffey Jr., Deion Sanders,
It was
Barry Bonds.
electric.
It must have been absolutely electric. But not even the traditional sports athletes won. So there was 2 track athletes that wound up in the finals.
Really?
Michael Conley Sr., he was a gold medalist in the triple jump, and Michael Powell, he's a 2-time winner of the long jump.
It's pretty electric.
Guess how Michael Conley Jr. won?
What do you do? Like
He did something that someone did a few years later, or I guess he did it prior in the dunk contest.
a 360 between the legs?
Nope. He dunked from the free throw line.
Michael Jordan.
So he did what Michael Jordan did. I guess it was probably a few years before. He did what Michael Jordan did, and he's not even a basketball player.
So that's pretty crazy, actually.
And then I wanted to ask you, if you were to have a celebrity dunk contest or an athlete dunk contest today, if you were to have an athlete dunk contest today, who would you put in it?
DK Metcalf,
DK Metcalf's that's a fantastic
Thank you.
answer. Fantastic answer.
Kyler Murray. Just
Kyler,
kidding.
yeah, everybody's jumping over Kyler.
DK Metcalf. I'd probably maybe.
Are you coming up with 4 people here?
I guess, yeah. Maybe like.
You want me to throw out some names
Yeah,
to
throw out some
inspire you?
names.
I thought maybe like Justin Jefferson would be a good one.
Okay. I was thinking Odell.
I thought I had OBJ on my list. I don't think Mookie Betts can dunk. I think it's too short.
I'm not sure.
But another baseball player. Who am I thinking of? He's tall. He's tall. He's an athlete.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge. I thought he would be all right.
Because he's tall.
He was like 6'9".
That guy's
Do
tall.
that easily.
So
So OBJ, Justin Jefferson, Aaron
DJ
Judge,
Khaled.
and DJ Khaled. The best.
But he gets access to a trampoline.
Okay. That would be quite electric. I'm in for all of that.
Bring up the ocean.
I call her Chandelier.
Retire.
Okay.
Well, speaking about sports, can you guess what the most dangerous sport in the world is?
Oh, it might be something with like, is it F1?
No, it is not.
Okay, I thought maybe they crash and it's dangerous. It's like a motor sport.
It is not.
It's not like a BMX or something?
Nope.
Not BMX.
Nope. It's an extreme sport.
It's an extreme sport. Is it the snow
Oh, like long jump on skis?
Long jump on
no,
skis?
I don't know what that's called, but no.
is it the half pipe?
Imagine that's pretty
Is it the
dangerous.
half pipe?
No. It's actually pretty funny. Not funny. It's not funny. People get really injured if they
Is it
mess
people
up.
trying to jump over things like a bus?
Kind of, not
a
over
monster
things,
truck.
not
They
over
crush
things.
under things. They go under. They
Off of things.
They go off of things, which means they're what, like bumper cars? What are we talking?
It's base
NASCAR?
jumping.
Base jumping?
That was pretty good. Yeah, base jumping. I guess people like actually pass away doing that.
Yeah, no, that's probably
Yeah,
that's the most
prayers out
dangerous
to them.
part.
I would assume. I mean, it makes sense.
Wait,
You're jumping off of a base, a cliff.
and it's not bungee.
I don't know if it's wingsuiting. It might be wingsuiting.
It's a wingsuit.
This flying squirrel.
You've seen videos of that?
That's what I'm saying. It is
Crazy.
base jumping.
That one guy like flew into the side of the
I
mountain.
think that's it. Exactly. That's why it's the most. That's why it's the most dangerous.
That makes sense. It checks out now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have one more thing.
I have 2 more. This is perfect. We did this
Perfect.
perfectly.
Go for it.
Did you know that when you close your eyes? Now, I'm going to phrase this differently. Do you know what your eyes do when you close them? What do they do? What do they do?
Oh, don't they like still move around?
Well, yeah. So when you're sleeping, you have rapid eye movement. So that's a thing. But that's not this. So like if you close your eyes right now, or like if I threw something at you and you went like there's a protective instinct that happens. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to like see what happens.
Your eyes go up.
Your
Like
eyes
back
go
of your head?
up. Do your eyes go up?
I don't know.
So what they don't do is they don't continue to stare straight forward when you close your eyelids. Your eyes actually roll up with your pupils and your cornea pointing towards your eyebrows.
It's like a turtle. Not really. It's not really like
I
a
guess.
turtle.
Well, I guess if you close your eyes, it's to protect that part of your eye, so they
if you
roll
get
up.
hit, it goes in your skull. That's actually kind of terrifying.
It's called the Bell's phenomenon.
Could you close your eyes if you don't have eyelids?
What do you mean?
If somebody cut your eyelids out?
I don't think that's been done.
I know.
What is this like?
You could try
It's
it.
not like Hannibal Lecter out here carving faces off.
Yeah, but when you close them, I guess when you close them, you have. That's terrifying. That's pretty crazy.
I was gonna try and explain it to you. Do you want me to try to?
No. Sure.
Okay, so it happens because the cornea is positive with respect to the retina. This causes a deflection and
All right, don't explain it.
derivations containing electrodes placed near the eyes.
I feel like I'm in science class.
You got that?
No.
No, basically it's just the movement upwards to, when you forcefully close your eyes actually go up. And like 75 to 80% of people, they have that. They have the Bell's phenomenon.
Okay. Interesting. You learn something new every day. Can you guess which sport has the best athletes? This is via Bleacher Report.
Oh, our favorite source.
So they ranked them.
My favorite source.
Their
has the
choice.
best athletes.
Yes.
NFL,
No.
NBA.
No.
Don't tell me water polo.
No.
Don't you dare say
No,
it.
it's not water polo.
Is it an Olympic sport?
No, it's not. No.
They're not going to say it's not baseball.
It's
not,
baseball.
baseball? What are they doing? They're pissing people off?
They explained
making
it and
people angry?
Yeah, probably.
They just want to make you
Probably.
angry.
That's a crazy answer. They said it's because they have the greatest hand-eye coordination.
Well,
and
hitting a baseball is probably the hardest thing. Yeah, I want to get in a batting cage. Should we get in a batting cage? Rev it up to like 90 miles per hour and see if we can hit
we
it?
shouldn't do that.
No?
That's terrifying.
Why? You don't. I think I faced 90 before.
No, I'll do it.
Maybe I faced like 86.
Basketball was number 2. Which
Okay.
I think that's accurate.
I think
but
they did. I think they.
baseball at number 1.
I
that's
think they
terrible.
wanted to mess with you, and
Probably.
they got you. They made you bite.
Oh, they're making everyone bite. That's
People are like, I can't believe this list.
That's what everyone that follows Bleacher Report
Yep,
sounds like.
that's exactly what they sound like. Okay, last question here, and then we're wrapping up the podcast.
Let's hear it.
Let's get excited for this one. And I want you to comment your answer. Why not? Do you know how much the average person keeps in their checking account in the United States? So this is in US dollars, obviously, for our international audience.
I'm going to say $500. That's my final guess. Final answer.
That's your final guess.
$1,000. Final answer.
No.
$500.
Are you sure you want that to be your
Five-
Are you sure?
$250. Final answer.
200. You think people only
I don't
keep-
know. $500. Final answer.
That's your final answer.
5,000. Final answer. No, 2,000. 1,500. Final answer. Lock in it.
1,500.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the average, the mean is $9,132.
Ooh, people are rich out there.
Well, and then the median, I think the rich kind of skew it. The median is 2,900.
Okay, so I wasn't too far off.
Then that's in the U.S.
Okay, interesting.
And then there's by age. So by age, when you're talking under 35, it actually is $1,200. And then the people who keep the most in are 65 to 74, and they're $6,000. I like withdrawing when I get to a certain amount. I got to do it soon.
What do you withdraw to? Like
I
any-
put it into either I'm trading
Whatever you
or
have, yeah.
or not. I don't trade personally, but I give it to someone who does the trades.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah.
I have one more question actually.
Oh,
but this is
here
just
it comes.
like a,
Surprise! See, you thought it was over. You thought it was ending. You thought it was wrapping
endless
up, and we're
supply
back with one
surprises
more
here.
question.
This is an IQ test thing because
Oh.
your IQ things.
I wonder what my IQ is.
All right. Nia is 12 years old and is 3 times older than her sister. How old will Nia be when she is twice as old as her sister?
Okay.
He's pondering here.
Nia's how old?
12. She's 3 times older than her sister. How old will she be when she's twice as old as her sister?
She's 3 times older, so 4, and then so that's a third, and then every year. So if you put 1 on each side and add 1 consistently, and then so plus 5.
I like the way you think.
The 5 would be 9, and then 5 to 12 would be 17, and then add another 1. So 6 plus 4, 10, but 6 plus 12 is 18.
What are you doing?
So we want to go lower, so we go 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. No, I went the wrong way.
I don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you.
I'm like the Alan from The Hangover.
Oh,
He's got
yeah.
all the numbers crunching in.
I'll put that on the screen for you.
Thank you. So if it's 4 and 12. Those are the 2 ages. So when she's 5, it's 13. When it's 6, it's 14. When she's 7, it's 15. When it's 8, it's 16. So 4 years each would be from 12. That would get to it's Nia would be 16 years old.
You're right.
Oh man.
That really wasn't IQ. It was just testing your math knowledge.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure it out.
honest.
I had to run myself through all the scenarios.
Yeah, so that's it. Way to end the podcast on a high note, Zach.
I wonder what my IQ is.
Higher than
I would take it. I would take an IQ. Can you get an IQ test online?
Yeah, I think so.
Should we live stream it?
Sure.
I want to live stream everything.
Yeah, we're gonna be
I'm
live
all-
streaming.
I'm all in on live streams.
Let's get it.
I want to. I don't know when it's going to happen. Well, I guess when this podcast comes out, it doesn't really matter. I probably did some live streams since then. But I want to do some fun stuff on live stream. So if you have an idea on the live stream or for a live stream, comment it.
Facts.
And we'll do a bunch of stuff. Gaming. Maybe we'll compete against each other and stuff. We could do a lot. It's fun.
Podcast 46 in the
Podcast
books.
46.
Follow us on everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. The show's called Guess It. Cameo. We do Cameo now.
And I know we keep hinting at it, the new studio, but it'll be here
Soon.
hopefully by the next podcast from this one.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yes.
Podcast
I
47.
think we could do it. It's going to take a lot of designing.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
a
be
little-
fine.
I'm a little
New
worried about.
podcast is going to be sick.
I never paint. I've never.
Stay tuned.
I don't really
I
paint.
painted this.
I know you painted this, but I don't know what colors.
Podcast 46 in the books.
Podcast 46. That's a wrap.